Ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got some heartbreakers for you. They are very heartbreaking, and we all have that game where you wish it would just be a win. You tried your hardest, you worked so hard, but it just wasn't enough. And that's what we're going to see here in these two games. We have the Chieftain Mark 6 and we have a TVP. Both games are fantastic and both games have a lot of damage. So first up, we've got the Chieftain, and we are watching Lights Out from the Rats clan. And of course, Himmelsdorf, he's gone to the left side. Now, the left side is usually the heavy side, and that's exactly where he's gone. But if you look at the minimap, the teams are pretty much all over the place, and to be honest, this E100, I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. Yeah, good positioning there, E100, great positioning. So the thing with the Chieftain, you got to remember, it is a British tank and it does have Hesh. It's not the greatest of Heshes. It's not like the FE402 or the Centurion 7.1, but it still has high pen HE, so that can still go. It could be very, very good, and it also has a fantastic turret. Other than that, it doesn't have fantastic armor. Only a good turret, which can be penned because you have that weak point, the weak hatch as well. So you got to bear that in mind. But overall, I love the look of the Chieftain. I love the camo, of course, being British as well. I absolutely love the look of the Chieftain. It looks so goddamn sexy. So yeah, I mean, 2.7k damage. We're now just going to talk about the games. Enough of the tanks. We've got tank reviews for that, and we're going to have a look at these games. So already he's done a fantastic job. He's not lost I mean, he's lost what, 1,000, just under about 800 hit points, and now these heavies have kind of dragged away, and it leaves the E75 on his own. So he's going to leave the guy behind to deal with the E75. The Skoda hasn't dealt with him yet. Hopefully he can deal with him very soon, because yeah, this is why I always say, don't leave it for your team. Just if you can take him out, take it out. And overall, this is probably one of the mistakes that he did. I mean, look, the E75 is still alive. Yes, he's not causing no damage to him, but it is still a tank left alive that can shoot your team, and you can see there he is still doing damage. The E75 is still doing damage, where he could have took him out a long time ago and he wouldn't have been able to do that damage that he did. And you can see here the E75 is still alive. He's still alive, and it is now a 3 versus 5. So yeah, if you can take out the guys, if you can take out the tanks, just take them out. Don't worry about damage, don't worry about anything like that. Just take out that tank. If you can take him out and you can kill him, then take him out. Because overall, I do honestly think that this game may have had a different outcome if he would have taken out that E75, because you had the guy behind the light tank, behind the T92, and the other guy that would be still alive doing damage. So if you can take the tank out, take the tank out. And that is what I always say. Don't worry about damage. Just kill him. Just kill the tank. So that's pretty much where he went wrong this game. And I mean, he still plays it fantastic. I'm not dissing him in any way. He still has a fantastic game, but I'm just pointing out one mistake that he did that could have made an impact in this game. So far now it is a 1 versus 1, but unfortunately the T62 is one of the highest DPM tanks in the game, so it's not going to be easy, and he's definitely going to have to either get a juicy HE in, or he's going to have to bounce a couple of shots, because yeah, I mean, 5-second reload, yeah, you're not going to out DPM the T62. So he's going to try and reposition himself, and he's going to try and get behind this hill. He does get behind, and unfortunately he did try the HE. He had to try the HE, but he could clearly see that he wasn't going to get that pen, so he just went for the standard round. But nevertheless, still a fantastic battle, and he ended that game with 8,185 damage. So well played. I just think that that one mistake did change the outcome of this game. I always say it, like, one mistake can change. That's all you, one little error can change the outcome of this game. Even if it is a small error like that. That was like the only thing he did wrong, and it did change the outcome of this game. So next up, we've got the TVP. Now, as we know, the TVP has got better. In my opinion, it has got better. And it's a tank that I've never really enjoyed because I do bad in it. Of course, if you keep doing bad in a tank, you're not going to enjoy the tank. But I know the tank is a good tank. So again, just like the other battle, there's going to be an error in this game, and again, it's going to cause the team to lose. And it's not just because this guy, and I'm just going to say it, like, I'm not saying, oh, what are you doing? Everyone makes mistakes. Most people get away with the mistakes, but sometimes it can cause different outcomes, and one mistake from this player in this game will change the outcome. But overall, I'm sure there was plenty of mistakes in the enemy on his team, not just him, because I'm not saying they lost because of him. They're going to lose because of the team. They're not going to lose because of him. I'm just saying that they could have won if he did something different, but I'm not blaming him for the loss overall. It is the team. So I just needed to add that, because I don't want people to come in the comments like, oh, why are you bullying him, or why are you saying this? Like, I want to make people better players, and that's my aim as a YouTuber, and that's my aim as a CC, as a community contributor. I want to contribute to the community and try and make them better players and make them see where their mistakes are. And that's why I do these replay videos. One, I do the replays to show you guys how to play perfectly in some tanks from better players than myself, and also to make people realize where they went wrong, where they went right, etc, etc. So yeah, I just wanted to add that. But so far, 2,600 damage. Let's get back to the game. Now, he is on a reload. He is going to go for the ram here. Now, even though, yes, he did lose some hit points, but I understood what he was doing there. So that, in my opinion, wasn't a mistake. He was trying to keep the guy alive. He was trying to keep the T100 alive, because again, the T100 is a fantastic tank with fantastic DPM, and even if he's got 1 HP, he could be dangerous. So I get what he was trying to do there. He had the hit points, the T100 didn't, so he went for the block. He went to try to block the guy to keep him alive, and in my opinion, that is well played. But unfortunately, the Leopard did still manage to get the T100. But I love the fact that he did try to keep him alive, and he wasn't just thinking about himself, he was thinking about the team. So well played there. And by the way, we are watching Rafa in this game, and he is in a platoon with one of his clanmates, WCNM, and both are into TVP. So if they work well, if they work as a team here, they can clear almost anything with their magazines. They can clear almost any tank if they work together. But at the moment, they're not really working together. One is the other side of the map, and he's on his own here, and now he's up against a Vickers Light, and he's on a 22-second reload. So when you're up against something like a Vickers Light, it's not the best tank to come up against when you're on a 22-second reload. And there's still no sign of his platoon mate. So his platoon mate here was the one that did wrong, in my opinion. He should be here helping. They could have cleared this Vickers. They could have cleared this Vickers very, very comfortably, and they could have shared the hit point. So no idea why his platoon mate was where he is. He should be with Rafa here and helping him. That's the whole point of platooning. So that's where that did wrong there. So far, 5,000 damage. Of course, the Vickers is going to go and help his team to deal with this guy. He could have stayed, but of course, he would have probably lost all of his hit points as well. But finally, the Vickers is gone, and it is a 2 versus 2. But the two guys left on the enemy team are super, super heavy tanks. Now, again, if they work together here, they can easily clear this guy. Even with that bounce, they could get away with that bounce. But he went for the final shot there on the 60 TP because he didn't want to come around the corner and be exposed. But now he's on a reload. He's got to run away. He's got to relocate and run away. He is on 6,000 damage. So he's already done a great job. But again, the main mistake on this game was his platoon mate not working with him. And I mean, if you're going to platoon, guys, work together. What fun is it if you're platooning and you're both off doing your own thing? Like, there's no point in tuning. And that's how I've always sort of saw it. Like, what's the point in tuning if you're just going to work on your own? Like, there's no point. So now he is on his own. He's on his own. The E100 there just tried to get that shot. No idea where that shot went. And again, I love that fact that he couldn't get that last shell out. So he went on a reload, which, yep, I always recommend to do. If you haven't got a shot and you've got 1 or 2 shells left, just reload your entire magazine. Because now he can actually take a shot from the E100 and he will be able to clear him very easy. But of course, he still has to be careful of the 60 TP around. So nice bounce there. He could make his move here. Again, the only problem is we don't know where that 60 TP is, and the E100 is backing up. So of course, by the time he gets there, he's going to be reloaded, and he has backup now from the 60 TP. So what's he going to do in this kind of situation? Now he's going to get 1 shot there. He does bounce. He's going to get the second one. Again, he bounces. He's trying. He's still trying. And the thing with the medium, when you try these quick fire shots, you will bounce a few shots. So the 60 TP's coming one side. He's now on a reload. I mean, 1 shell. He does manage to take care of the E100 to now bring it down to a 1 versus 1. Now the 60 TP does have hit points. He does have hit points, and he still manages to get away with that. 60 hit points left. Unfortunately, he is on a reload, so he's not going to be able to release his entire magazine whilst this 60 TP is on a reload. But where he's got him at the moment is the 60 TP is in the middle of the open, and this thing has mobility, so he is able to get around him. Now unfortunately, there is an E100 turret that is sat in the middle, which does not help, and because of that, he had to go out wide, and because he's out wide, the 60 TP sadly manages to get that shot. So that could have been an easy win at the end, but sadly it was a loss. He put up a fantastic fight, and he got the reward for it, the damage. I mean, 8,500 damage is a remarkable job for anyone. But I just think, again, that game could have been a win. Easily could have been a win if his teammate was actually helping him there. But I mean, we all get sidetracked. I do understand. We all do get sidetracked, and that's what happens. But nevertheless, a fantastic game. But unfortunately, it was a loss. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learnt something, because that's the main aim. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With